I haven't been in this situation in a while, but like I said in the other video, I've been working different jobs, and I said I could still go get another job. Right now, I am unemployed, so I've been putting a lot of stuff on my credit card, which is bad. But is that I don't know if anybody relates to this, but I'm sure somebody relates to this. It's this feeling that tries to come over you. I don't even know if it's a feeling. It's a thought. It's about like what are you doing with your life? I haven't I haven't felt this in a while, but I know it's not of God, because God is just full of peace and comfort and assurance that wherever I'm at right now, it's not the end. And I should have faith that he's going to take care of me and my family. But also I know I have to be working. So I lost my job a month ago, and then I started working on the brand, right? I was going hard at it for about a week, and then I got a strong like flu sickness where it slowed me down a little, and I had to take like 2 or 3 days off to rest. But then I got an ear infection, and I couldn't focus for a while. That was like another week. It threw me off. I still can't I still can't completely hear in this ear right here. It got infected. I tried just walking it off because I didn't want to go to the doctor, and it got real bad where my nerves were all hurting all right here. I couldn't even sleep for 2 nights. It was bad. I didn't really work that much that week, and this week I started getting back on it. I did some designs, I ordered some garments, but like I said, I have really no income coming in. Well, I have some work coming from customers, but the way it is I have like bills, like big bills. Where they're not like, it's not a few bucks. They're like a couple hundred here, a couple hundred there. Mortgage, and I don't know what it is. I know it's not pride, or maybe it is. I don't know, but I don't want to go back to working a 9 to 5. Even though I might have to start working more part time again. I don't like that feeling. When people try to think of me that just because I don't have a 9 to 5, that I'm like a bum, that I'm not working, that I'm not working for to something better for my life and my family. And I know it's not the truth, people could say whatever they want, they could think whatever they want, but I know who I am, you know, and I'm blessed, and I have talents and gifts that God gave me, that He's entrusting me to use them, because the parable of the talents. I don't know if you guys heard about it, but basically, this is the master, the giver gave one man 5 talents, and then to another 2 talents, and then to another 1 talent, which are gifts. It could be many things, many different gifts that we have. And then he came back, and he called them, and he was like, "What did you do with the talents I gave you? I gave you 5." And then the guy that got 5 of them, he was like, "I used them, and I multiplied them, I doubled them, now I have 10." And then God said, "Well done, good and faithful servant. Like, more will be given to you." And then he went to the man that had 2 talents. He got given 2 talents, and he's like, "What'd you do with the 2 talents I gave you?" He was like, "I multiplied them and I doubled them." And he was like, "Well done, good and faithful servant. More will be entrusted to you." And then he went to the guy that got 1 talent, and he said, "What'd you do with the talent I gave you?" And then he made an excuse, saying that, "Oh, God, I know that you reap where you haven't even sown, and that you're just, and I was afraid, and I hid it so I wouldn't lose it." And God was, if you knew who I was and what I was gonna do, why did you do nothing with it? Why didn't you multiply it? It's He basically called them unfaithful, and he took that talent from him, and he gave it to the other people that had more. So he says, basically, if we squander our gifts and our talents and what we're supposed to be doing, we're gonna lose it, and somebody else will get it. Somebody, just anybody, that is not maybe as talented as you, that's not as gifted, that somebody you might see that have better life than you, they'll be getting more, because whatever God gave you, you were afraid to walk in faith and use it. And that's being unfaithful. Yeah, my camera died earlier. I was just in the zone, just talking. But just welcome back to the unemployment channel. So what I was talking about. So I don't want God coming to me and asking me, what did you do with the talents and the gifts that it gave you? I don't want to be found to hide them and be afraid, to, record this video to express what I feel, what I think, and, show my flaws. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say, and I don't know what to say now. I just wanted to finish this video. But yeah, so when the camera died, I went to wash a bunch of screens and just get ready for some new designs that we're about to print. And, just stay busy, even though I'm not employed. I'm working towards something. So I watched this guy's video, and this is a cool. I don't even know what the word is, but it's basically talked about building a skyscraper. So, in order for you to build something tall like a skyscraper, what you must do first is you gotta build a strong foundation. And a lot of times, the foundation, depending on how high you want the skyscraper, is how deep you have to dig and build a strong foundation. And you could tell somebody like, yeah, I'm gonna do this clothing brand and it's gonna be dope, and everybody's gonna be wearing it, and that's cool. But people are gonna see you and be like, what happened, man? I thought you were starting a clothing brand. And what they don't see is the work, the foundation you build first, because people will see the skyscraper, right? They'll see the clothing brand, they'll see what you do, but that's after you already did all the work. So first, to do a foundation, you have to dig, dig and dig and dig, and that'll probably take as much time, than to build the skyscraper. It's important to do that business structure. It's important to, how they call it, get your ducks in a row and invest into it. So people will come and see you and be like, oh yeah, I thought you were doing a clothing brand. And a month pass, and then 2 months pass. But they don't see it, they don't see you building that website. They don't see you, starting the LLC. They don't see you, doing the design. They don't see you, doing all that business structure that's important. So, whatever you start, don't let people tear down your skyscraper before you even build it. They'll think that you're not working, or that you're all talk. But in reality, we have to be working when nobody is looking. And then when they drive by and they see and we're like, oh man, I didn't even know they were building that they built that so fast. But it's because they seen that it was built already. They didn't see when people were doing the plumbing and laying down the concrete and doing the blueprints and all that stuff. That's important. So yeah, so I encourage you guys to walk in faith and build that skyscraper. But first, get dirty and build that foundation, and it's gonna be a strong skyscraper, strong building. But yeah, I think this video is a little long, and I'll just see you guys tomorrow or soon. Okay, God bless.